So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their mobile quarterback, standing 6'4". It's Colin Kaepernick.
And he's been sensational all season long, but he saved his best work for the playoffs, leading his guys to the AFC Championship a couple of weeks ago. And now he knows what lies ahead. He's going to need to play a near-perfect 4 quarters of football to get his guys to the finish line.
On first down, Kaepernick. Flushed out right. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
10 yards on the down. It's second and inches.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. Dancing to his left. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defense... try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass that...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield, and the return here will go to the 31-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just a minute.
After review of the play, ruling on the field.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Touchdown 49ers. Tyreek Hill with a first touchdown of the Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Niners are on the board first here in this Super Bowl.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Lockett the return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Now Colin Kaepernick in the offense heading back out onto the field. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. He'll dump it off complete to Lynch. It'll be a gain of 5. And it's a second down. On play action, it's Kaepernick. This complete to Lockett. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. You look at this Super Bowl, the second appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know. But what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose, and that's what you hear from coaches so often. They don't remember the wins as much as they remember the losses. You can talk about the media, the scrutiny, the hoopla, but once you've had to shake a head coach's hand and jog off the field and know you have to face the media, face your fans, face your home life, knowing that you've lost the Super Bowl, that hurts big time, and you're going to do everything possible to try and prevent that from happening again.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Buying time to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Colin Kaepernick. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying the Super Bowl at 7. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Rodgers now on first down. A quick slant to Hill. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you, Henry. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
They run with Henry on first down, but nothing much materializing as he'll get forward only for about a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. A give to Lynch from the shotgun. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. And they'll give to Lynch out of the gun. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Now they'll throw with Kaepernick. Looking deep for Adams. And this one is incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Now left side on the swing pass. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Kaepernick to throw. That's complete. He's got Lynch out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Kaepernick now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Kaepernick. He'll let this go for the end zone. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Devontae Adams, 40 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Yeah, and that throw traveling an even 64 yards in the air. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Play after it right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He dumps it off for Henry. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. A give to Henry. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers. He's got it complete to Clark. And he is going to have a 49ers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Now from Colts territory. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Running left, it's Henry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical guy. With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Here's Johnson with a reception. Touchdown! A great play there. 39 yards. And the Niners are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. Kaepernick now on 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. 1st down, the run with Lynch. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lynch. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. Into the red zone now. Kaepernick flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Odell Beckham there to make the grab. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
And now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 3rd down, Henry. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And it's going to be a short field to work with after this one. It's touchdown. Play action. Now Kaepernick rolling to his left. There's Beckham. Great grab. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because...
Here we go. Here we go.
On first down, Kaepernick. Touchdown, Colts. That's caught. Tyler Lockett from 21 yards away.
And the Colts continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From the 10. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Rodgers now on first down. The open man is Clark, complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On first down, Rodgers.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Rodgers to throw once more.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Rodgers' throw pulled in by Kittle.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw caught by his receiver, Hill.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And his kick here is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
He completes it to Beckham. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. This one taken just inside. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
But that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And just shutting him off there. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for them.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. On the handoff, Lynch. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 41. Kaepernick looking to throw. 3rd and 2. He'll check this down to Lynch, complete. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Forced out to his left. They dump it off to Lynch. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. Now Kaepernick. Flushed out right. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Kaepernick to throw again. On the move to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by Jair Alexander.
And the 49ers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Rodgers now on first down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 at the 48-yard line. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a
Touchdown, 49ers! George Kittle, 46 yards. And the 49ers get a score closer. Now comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Lockett the return.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane. When they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
6 yards left on second down.
They'll run again with Lynch. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. Now Kaepernick. He'll buy some time right. He'll dump it off complete to Lynch.
And he is going to have a Colts first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the give, this is Lynch. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. and quickly they get to the line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They fake the give. Now Kaepernick sliding out of the pocket. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the fourth. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. To throw, it's Kaepernick. Throw left side, complete. That's Lynch. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Now a play fake. Kaepernick.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to the ground, Lynch. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Kaepernick going to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Walker. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
10 at the 34-yard line.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. He hits his target, Lockett. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
They'll run with Lynch. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. To throw, Kaepernick being chased out left. And it's caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Touchdown! Delaney Walker. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Colts are feeling good as they extend their lead in the Super Bowl. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken just shy. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Colts pick it up. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark it down right about the 1-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers and quickly.
So now just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Lynch. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. He'll try again. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Colts are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Though definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4th touchdown pass as they're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, 4th quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Clark. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Rodgers. That one complete to Hill. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Watch the slant. Minus 57. 57's mine.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Now that's staying ahead of him. Chains, really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 7 yards, the pickup there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down, it's Henry. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Colts are going to take over with a football. Oh, Kaepernick's going to throw it. Steps away to his left. It's
bar do nothing but praise for me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do. To unlock the defense, let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Kaepernick now on first down. Dancing to his left. He'll get this out to Lynch, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Kaepernick looking to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And now they're in the hurry-up. To throw, Kaepernick. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And that'll make it third down. Now Kaepernick, forced out to his left. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Able to pick up a dozen yards, but they needed more. Fourth down. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Here's Kaepernick. And complete right side to Cook. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in Indianapolis. The Colts are the Super Bowl champs. And to the Super